T Spitting TV. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. You guys, today we are talking. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
This is T Spilling TV. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Today we are talking about a rapper had a hit song in 2015, and it was called "Hit the Quan." Hit the Quan. Yeah, that's the song. And y'all, he have lashed out. He been lashed out on his girlfriend, and he don't know what's going on. Or the police has to come to the house and try to get him up out the garage, and um, just a whole lot going on. Okay, but it's just crazy. It's crazy. He act like something is inside of him. He got mad because she won't go give him no drugs and stuff like that, and it's just crazy. But let's get into it.
Morning SWAT members, they arrested a man after a standoff that lasted all night long. That man is a rapper with hundreds of thousands of followers. And get this, he live streamed the standoff.
Yeah, CBS News Miami's Morgan Vine is your reporter in Plantation Live this morning. And Morgan, you spoke to a family member and they kind of gave you some background as to what led up to this.
Yeah, the family told me they've been trying to get the rapper help for days. As a matter of fact, before the barricaded standoff that he live streamed, he posted on social media leading up to that, talking and showing the moment that welfare officers came here to check on him. He told those welfare officers that he was God. There's another video where he's filming the clouds over his house, and he believes that the clouds were spying on him. So this was clearly, the family says, a case of someone who desperately needed help. I'm going to step out of the way now so Brian can show you some of the aftermath from the barricaded situation. You can see the garage door and the car there that were pulled out. That happened towards the end of the standoff. Just to the left of that, you'll see that all of the glass in the front of the home, that was shattered. And as we've been mentioning, this whole barricaded standoff, it was filmed on his live stream.
Please save me, y'all. Please, I'm begging y'all. I don't got none, y'all. I don't want to harm nobody, y'all. They bothering me, man. What y'all trying to kill on national TV, y'all? That cold? I don't got none.
The man has more than 738,000 followers on Instagram, and at one point 20,000 people were watching as he barricaded himself inside of the home. He's a rapper who had a hit song back in 2015 called Hit the Quan. His home is on the 8600 block of Gatehouse Road in Plantation. Plantation police said SWAT and CRT were on scene, and throughout the live stream, he talks about not wanting to die on the live stream. He says he doesn't have a gun, and at one point he talks to a dog, saying he's not tired and he's not going to sleep. You can see towards the end of the live stream that he is crouched down in the garage, and you can see the moment SWAT makes their way in to arrest him around 2:50 this morning.
My hands up! Don't kill me, my hands up! My hands up! No!
Plantation police said that there were no injuries throughout this whole standoff, but that the suspect was taken to an area hospital for evaluation. There was also a dog in the house at the time that all of this was happening. That dog was safely taken out of the home, given to family. Family told me they're just so happy he is getting the help that he needs. I'm live in Plantation, Morgan Reiner, CBS News, Miami.
So, as you probably saw from Memphis's Instagram, I had to call the cops this morning because I don't know what is going on with him, but I felt endangered. I felt endangered for me and Lael. I literally woke up and I was getting threatened off the bat. I did nothing to him, by the way. I've been minding my business, watching Lael this whole week, and he's been acting crazy like this whole week. Been in his room screaming, going in the road acting like a crackhead. Like, I don't know what to do, and it's heartbreaking to see him. a friend's house because I don't have nowhere else to go.
Natives.
I obviously can't be there with him acting like that. But basically, I got threatened that I was gonna be hurt if I stepped in his room. He said that if I didn't get him marijuana in wood, because unfortunately we just found out that the house that we live in has no heat in neither of the fucking units. They're actually supposed to come today to put it in, and I feel bad that they have to fucking be around that. But he basically said if I didn't get no wood because he's gold and some fucking weed, that I was gonna be killed. So yeah, I called the fucking police. I'm being threatened my life, you guys. I'm being threatened. I'm being verbally abused. I'm scared. I'm scared. And I love him. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on with him. But all I can do is pray. I'm just gonna pray. And honestly, he might post some fucking videos of me acting crazy in my room, crashing out, because look at what the fuck I have to live with. Look what I'm dealing with. So yeah, I'm going through postpartum depression as well. He took a video of me trying to harm myself, so he might post that as well. Might as well put that out there. I've just been fucking going through it. That's why I haven't even been social, like, I can't even fucking talk. That's why I haven't been as active on social media. I post here and there, but everyone knows I'm on that shit. So, if y'all are wondering why I haven't really been on, this is why. I've been fucking going through it. Life has been throwing rocks at my fucking face, okay? It's been throwing big ass boulders at me. And I've just been trying to push through and get through it. So yeah, prepare for all the shit that's about to be on the internet, because I just don't know. It's so hard, you guys. And yeah, that's all I gotta say.
That's the end of that clip, you guys. I hate to hear this coming from her. And she was saying that she was trying to hurt herself because of how she was getting done and how she was getting treated by him. And that's crazy. That's crazy. When anybody talking about killing you or harming you in any type of way because you won't go get them no drugs or whatever the case might be, yes, it is time to call the police because your life is in somebody else, around somebody else, and can the person that's talking about hurting you, and he don't even care. He don't care. He dealing with demons. He dealing with straight demons, and is letting off on her because of she's around it and she is with him. She's staying in the house with him and is letting off on her. What he are experiencing is letting off on her, whoever in that household. It's real. Spirits can let off on other people if you close to them or you with them and things of that nature. It can let off on you, and that's for real. You start acting weird and doing things that you never done before and stuff like that because of what the person that you are dealing with are doing and what you are experiencing with him. She said that ain't the same person she fell in love with. Yeah, I know. You fell in love with him, but that when the enemy got into him, when the enemy got in a hold to him, that's a whole nother person, baby. That's a whole nother person you dealing with. That ain't look, he is back. He in the back and the enemy is up front. Doing all this stuff that you gotta deal with. Making your mind about to flip, make you wanna hurt yourself and all of that. No, don't do that. And she did say, all I can do is pray. That's right. Pray for him. Pray for the whole situation, and don't get back into that situation, because if you get back in that situation, young thing, you gonna really get it, because you don't know what you're messing with, and you definitely don't know what you're dealing with. If you're dealing with people that think they God, it ain't nothing to deal with. There ain't nothing to be around. Anybody talking about they God, and it's only one God, and it's up there. It's only one God. And if you're around him and he talking how he's talking, and he thinking clouds around the house, up top of the house, and he all doing all that old crazy stuff, you better get away from around him, because those spirits gonna hop right on you if they ain't already hopped on you. I'm quite sure they done hopped up on you. It ain't the first time he'd act like this. Oh no, it ain't the first time. No. She just ain't never came out and said whatever it was and how he was doing. But this ain't the first time. Don't let nobody fool y'all. This ain't the first time. This ain't the first rodeo. He been doing it. She just tired of it. She tired of it, and she felt she just fed up with it. That's all it is. But this is wrong for him to do this young lady like this. You could tell she a good person. She'll probably do anything for him. Do anything for him. She would do anything for that man. But these men don't care. We ain't dealing with men. We dealing with a spirit. That's what we have to understand, you guys. We're not dealing with that man. That man is in the back of their body. You're dealing with a whole spirit that you can't even handle, because you seeing his expression, but you gotta know what's behind the face. It's something behind the face that you have to understand. Spirits are real. Demons are real. Don't know if he done sold his soul or whatever. I don't know that. But it seems like people, when they get in these music, when they get in this industry, you guys, they end up signing these papers. Don't know what they signing, but they want money really, really bad. They want stuff to happen just like that, and end up signing their whole soul to the enemy, to the devil. And then they go to flipping out like this. This is what we see when they go to flipping out like this. They done sold their soul. It's not them. What people don't realize, it's not them. It's the enemy behind them, making them flip out and do drugs. They have to do drugs to be able to manage everything, y'all. They have to. You see how Bitch Garden him and Gucci Mane artist, the girl Ashanti, what I forget what however you say her name. You see how that happened? They had to do drugs and stuff to try to like keep up with their lifestyle, and to be able to, to be able to do the things that they prefer us to do. We have to realize what we are dealing with, what type of people that we are dealing with. When all these people get in the industry, you guys, they change. They're not the same person no more. They always have to have liquor. They always have to have all type of drugs to keep to be the same person. They can't be the same, because it's not them. It's not really all the way them. It's them, but it's not all the way them. So on that note, you guys, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell so y'all can be notified every time your girl T Spillings come with a live or a video, you guys. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this. What y'all think about this? And I'll see y'all in the next video, you guys. All right.
This is T Spilling TV. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. You guys, today we are talking. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. You guys, today we are talking. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. You guys, today we are talking about